Oh, what's going on, y'all? Let me get set up. War. Woo! Drama at the Coliseum. God damn, this is crazy. Woo! Looks like I'm not a part of that trademark incident. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's going on, Red? Oh man, that Coliseum was a trip, boy. Mm, 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 What's going on, degenerate? What's going on, man? Ramil done pissed a lot of niggas up. What's going on, Doug? Oh man, he should have known this, man. AM was gonna do this. I mean, I've been seeing this thing for a mile off. I've seen Kuda had nothing to do with it. He knew about it. I mean, I tried to tell him the whole time on the panel during March. Angry Man was gonna trademark this shit. And not only that, and then I'm gonna say this, Father's Time trademarked it as well. Oh man, you should have been over at Ramils, man. Mm, mm, mm. They found out that A Game done trademarked the Manosphere. That's what they mad about. See, Masculine Mercenaries is different, but A Game is a totally different group. Part is a mixture of Masculine Mercenaries and a couple other people. So it ain't just that's one half of it. So it's not about the talking points, it's the name. Yeah, they took a L. Yeah, that's I'm out of it. I'm part of that classic 1.0. So this is 2.0 shit slash new Manosphere. This is Anger Man's idea. He wanted to do this years ago. But the problem is no one likes him. You know, this is going to be a civil war. I already knew. I predicted this was going to happen. Ramil reported on what Angerman wanted to do this whole time, and it's going to piss O'Shea off and Old Man off because, like I told you, 3 civil wars. This is a 2.0 problem. This is not our problem. What we're going to see, this is going to be interesting. This is why Kuda said, I'm staying out of it. He said, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I know he's cool with Angry Man, but it's going to be some ultimatums because I know Soul and Black is cool with AM. This is gonna be interesting because I'm out of it. I'm just gonna watch it from the clouds. I'm not gonna. I don't even mention the sphere like that. You know, I just don't put the mano. I don't put the man on it. I just put the sphere, or whatever, or spaces or black spaces. I'm just gonna say that, but I'm not gonna use a little trademark. But sometimes that can fail. I kind of agree with certain things. They say, yeah, it can fail because I don't tell you who's gonna sabotage. You already know the people that's anti them. Yeah, he did. He did, but he just did. Doug, he just did. That's what it's about. That's why you think DS1 and all them guys wanted that to happen. Yeah, she will. She will. Yeah, she's about to go live, but problem is a lot of people don't like her too. Third word, I'm just gonna watch it from the distance, man. I knew this was gonna happen because I knew Ramil was gonna make a respond, but that doctor, I already know who he is in the space, but I think I mentioned him in the chat over Ramil's because I don't even subscribe to dude like that, but he called himself the F word. I'm not gonna say his name is FT. You already know who that is. It had to be him. And I think Beasley mentioned this before too. He said he sold a trademark to a Houston doctor, and he said that on his stream too. So I've been knowing about it. That's why Kuda was quiet. He kept saying academics. He kept saying Kwame Brown. Try to fool y'all. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he's okay with it. Quiet as kept. Kuda's okay with it. He ain't gonna say shit. What's going on, G's? Yeah, I'm good, man. It's a lot of drama, man. The people that's anti AM is gonna try to do some bullshit. Yeah. But in this space, he's got another name, so I'm not gonna mention that to y'all because y'all see him over at DS1. Shouts out to DS1 and them. They're doing great things. But yeah, some people don't want to be a part of the sphere, and you know what's gonna happen, right? Big J's gonna do some damage. Yeah, Big J's gonna do some damage. He got his wish. And he said F Jessica X. Yeah, I agree, Tampa. Yeah. Oh, that's the reason, degenerate. That's the reason. This whole thing was based off Sandman. When he challenged the term Black Manosphere, this goes back months ago when they mentioned O'Shea's name, and then Angerman did a stream about the situation when Sandman was dissing the side of the black sector, but especially the Manosphere in particular. But he wanted to trademark it, and then I think him, and I think it was on the Bishop's channel. I think it was Kendra or it was on the Bishop's channel. All of them in Team A game had a sit down, and I was in that stream. They said it was going to trademark this shit, and it already came. Yeah. Oh, she didn't do nothing. She's upset with it too, Degenerate. She's pissed off. All of them are pissed off because of Angerman. And she's pissed off because they already sat down, did not talk to them. That's what this is about. Yeah. He'll be affected the most. But I'm just saying, no, it does make a difference with O'Shea. O'Shea knows he don't like Angry Man. This is a civil war. Nah, see, BGS said we're just gonna change the name. I just talked to him at Roger Report. He said we're gonna change the name. We're gonna change the name. He's willing to, because he don't care at this point. Most people don't care. But the only three that's gonna care is gonna be the two O's and Angry Man. Because Angry Man know what time it is. So I mean, best of luck to Angry Man. I congrats what he's doing, and I'm just saying this, watch your back, bro, because you're going to have Mr. Fittinelli and them other niggas try to stop you. They're trying to derail your shit because this can happen in court. They're going to fight over this. I see how trademarks do end badly. And I ain't going to say I hope. I wish the magazine does great things. I saw it on DS's1's channel, man. Shouts out to him again. It's going to be a great thing. Yeah, he has the Negro Manosphere, but Kendra, so I don't see how they're gonna really affect him. No, it's gonna affect him if he's using the talking points. I don't think it's the name. It's a combination of a lot of things. It is a civil war. You just don't see what I see. I've been saying this like months ago. Ever since I split Doug, he saw that, and he's looking for recruitment. So y'all gotta pay attention. Kuda's out of it. It's gonna affect the older heads too. So yeah, man. Yeah, he did. The Negro Manosphere, yeah, she's an agent. I agree, because she's trying to derail the shit. Because she's part of Team KS. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got nothing to do with KS. KS is out of the sphere. He ain't even worried about this place. Because I heard Angerman said this on the stream. If KS mentioned his talking points, this is the reason why you got a trademark too. This is another reason why you got a trademark. He's done. They can say that, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And you just kind of have to watch and see, man. And Kuda kind of predicted. I think Kuda knew all along. What's going on, Queen? Kuda knew the whole split, the February issue, when Angerman came around last year. It's a buildup, man. And O'Shea said in the chat over at Ramils, he said he ain't worried about the trademark for now, but it depends on what type of trademark they want. So they already explained what they want, but that's half of it. Yeah, they got the report, they got everything, but it's deeper than that, because you don't know what old buddy has got. Oh boy, but we know him by another name. I already know who that is. Because I ain't gonna say the whole name, but I'm gonna give you his initials, FT. Bank on it. That's him. A lot of people try to say they ain't him. No, he's in the space. He just go by another name. That Holland guy is here. I see him a lot. He it's rare. Well, ARC tried to, use a trademark counter and YouTube. That's gonna be tough for Angerman, but Angerman's gonna have some lawyers to back up his case. Yeah, but it can't be trademarked. Yeah, that's true. But they're gonna try to. That's what Angerman tries to. That's the whole point with the trademark. I get it. But 9 out of 10, a lot of people lose those trademark wars and battles because it's up for grabs. And I think Zero said it best. It's up for grabs for many reasons. That's why you got this little war between O'Shea, Obsidian, and Angry Man. But Angry Man's gonna win the war because a lot of people, you got some people that do like him. You got some people like O'Shea and Obsidian, but it depends on what type of content they're gonna bring, because they already trying to clean up their content because the rhetoric. Because see, Kevin done made it and messed it up for everybody. So now the pressure's on them three. See, BGS is out of it. He's quiet. You notice that? Yeah, I lost the trademark battle before. Yeah, it's a small issue for now, but actually it's a bigger issue for those individuals I mentioned. But it's gonna be a problem for definitely for Obsidian. I would say that for his book. So he's gonna have to side with O'Shea or BGS or one or reconcile with BGS. The only people that's gonna deter it. No, it's not snow. That's it's a filter. It's called Noir. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good for now, but I'm just saying like this. What I saw at Ramils today, man, it's crazy. Yes, she does. Well, they're cool. There's another reason why that's why she's against this little news against that Holland guy. But I already know his YouTube name. I already know his YouTube name because I'm not going to expose the man, but it's it's not an outside. It's this guy an inside. But I'm okay with him too. But you know, ain't no beef with dude or anything. But they're doing great things. I mean, hey, go ahead and trademark it. But see, I'm not a part of that 2.0 sector. I try to tell you, I'm not welcome in that league. I try to tell you, when I came back, it's still kind of divided, like what Fantastic's saying. But we don't know what Angerman's going to propose. We don't know what that guy's going to propose. We don't know what streams. If he sends us emails and try to ask who we are, blah 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 blah. You know, it ain't no round table. But it's gonna be something. We got to see what it's gonna be. The choosing sides thing. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Cause I ain't worried. Cause I ain't worried about it at all. I'm still gonna be separate from it. I just take it out of the titles. You know, I ain't got no issue with them. For one, you know, like she said, well, you support their content, you must be in the manosphere. They were saying that over in Ramils. I'm like, and like you don't know the situation. If that guy meets us or do a stream, invite us, whatever, I ain't gonna say in the future or this next holiday coming up. And I think Ronan said this on the Third Ward's channel. He said, it's gonna be some changes. And they've been wanting to plan this for a long time, but they had that round table talk and they met up, they did a meetup too, which is good. I didn't see that. He said, what happened to these niggas who claim they're so organized and productive and got legitimate track record with all this money? How come they didn't buy the name to this space years ago? Well, third one, you gotta understand they're too dumb. They're too dumb. They was too busy beefing with niggas and not doing content. And Angerman saw this years ago. He's not dumb. He knows what time it is. The thing is, and Kuda said this many times, if you take the beef out of it, they don't have no content. They're stressed out because they know Angerman has enough sense to construct shit like this. And oh boy, and shouts out to the Team A game and Mass. They can have that. I'm not mad. I'm good with them. I'm not mad. If I ever blow up something like that, yeah, I might work with them on the side and be safe. You know what I'm saying? Because CKS is gonna hurt himself. Angerman is gonna be, I guess, the future. You know, I don't think he wants to go mainstream. I do think he's gonna go alternative market. I do think he's gonna do that because he's seeing a hole in YouTube and other websites. Think about it. You know, I mean, people ain't gonna like the leadership at first, but it's gonna be all right. You know, BJS was more focused on Green Gorilla channel and his document, but MLT got into it with G and that Profit Thought channel for this documentary. Yeah, you know how it is. I ain't studying that clown. Yeah, he's a fucking clown. That's 3-syllable dude. I don't fuck with him on this channel, man. Who cares about him? He's irrelevant to me. He's crying too, along with what I saw at Ramils today. I ain't worried about this shit. Fuck that nigga. Oh, that's common toy. You know, it's great exercise. But yeah, it's just like I'm not even worried at this point. Angerman is playing chess. He ain't playing checkers. And I heard what Kuda said. They need to pick some different guys. That's what I heard. And I think he's doing a great job doing that. He's gonna pick some. Yeah, it is degenerate. Yeah, Zero said the same thing. It's gonna be up for grabs. They want to fight each other because they mad because Angerman's got the trademark thing. You know, it's gonna go to court. O'Shea's pissed too. He tried to say he ain't pissed. Dude is yeah, he needed a win. Yeah, and the reason he needed to win is because he's got a structured group and he's got a female in his group. That's what people look at. What they don't look at. He's the only one that's for pro marriage too. He said this on his stream. He said this, and I can confirm this. He is for that. These groups like MGTOW and SYSBM and Igmore. Oh man. From Anger Man perspective, I don't think he likes those guys. Yeah, he's a fake. Yeah, he's been a fake. I don't mess with dudes like that. Well, yeah, it's individual channels, but it's just crazy. Oh yeah, they hate him, Sound Mind. Like, that's gonna be the thing. Cause I wish him well for his success. He deserves it, but shouts out to him. They just gotta watch their back, cause my concern is gonna be the O'Shea guy, because he's gonna try to do something. See, that Sandman wasn't no coincidence. That's a beginning. They strike him fear. That Sandman situation got him pushing that forward. That's part of it. And it's a buildup of what they've done last year, and they've been wanting to do this for years. But see, the split happened in Zero, that's kind of make them push it forward. It's a combination of a lot of shit. And they're looking at the landscape, man. And, that doctor's been knowing something. But I'm not mad at him, though, because I figure out what he's going to do. It's a plan. It's a plan. Yeah, he is. But Sound Mind, man, look, a lot of dudes, they ain't gonna like dude for the rest of the time. It's a lot of people from 1.0 don't like him. It's certain 1.0 guys like him, and then you got some that don't. You got a lot of 2.0 guys that don't like him, and you got a lot of 3.0 guys. The majority of them don't like him anyway. So of course they ain't gonna like Kendra and everything, because the manosphere is dead. Yeah, at this point it's dead. That's what I'm gonna say. Nobody cares. Anger Man's gonna trademark it, and a lot of people try to say it ain't the same. If it goes mainstream, it can be dead, but I'm not saying it's dead completely, because we're gonna have to see. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, Obsidian, he's anti-male groups anyway, so I don't know why people are trying to say he's gonna be affected. What's gonna affect him is the name. So he did not like Ty City. So I'm gonna scroll up the comments what he said. Yeah, Kuda and Ty City was right. Yeah, they were right. Yeah. And that's why I made that string called Purple Paradise. And there you have it. But Angry Man's not Purple Paradise. He's Red Pill. He's on the Black Pill tip. He's a good dude. Because we don't know what he's going to propose. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be some talking. Okay? Yeah, he has it in his book, but his book don't matter. I mean, he's going to have to get a lawyer and challenge that. Because it's a 30-day or 5-year, like what it OG said. They're going to have to do something about it. But I think the whole purpose of this, it's not a lesson. It's just going to be a little civil war online. I've seen this before. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. Yeah, in the beginning, yeah, because everything's been hijacked. Yeah, they are. No, it ain't gonna change nothing, Doug, because it's an individual thing. I think your boy, Mr. Fitnelli, man, he said that. Because if people are not buying the spear talk, and people that are disgruntled like Big J and all them guys, that's gonna be very interesting. That's gonna be very interesting. And I'm not saying Anger Man's gonna lose that fight. No, he's gonna win that fight. He's gonna have to have some protection too. So it's gonna be some red pill space is gonna defend him. And I'm not surprised. Because it's gonna be a round table talk. Mark my words, it's gonna be a round table talk. Oh yeah. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Because at this point, I'm not worried about it. So everyone's doing their own thing. So yeah, people are mad right now. But what I'm saying is he's not he's not worried either. I think Abraham's not worried. I think he did the right thing, man. Just put his foot down and said, look, I'm going to control this, get this money. I'm going to build up. He just moved. Uh, he's doing great content. All his team is doing great content. It's just, they just got to be careful because a lot of people ain't going to like him at this point because I already know what's going to happen. Kuda's right. Yeah, get your all your stuff together, or if you want to do content here or anywhere else, that's going to be like the standard. But YouTube, I've seen black spaces come and go. It depends on who likes who. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that Mr. Fitnelli guy, I wouldn't trust him to lead. Nah. Shit, what he did, brain trust. Now, Gabe was petty as hell showing the black brain trust owned by a female. Now, that was petty. He said that before on Kuda's stream before. He showed me the link. I said, God damn, Gabe, you that's a nail in the coffin right there. That's wow. I'm glad Complex didn't show up, man. That's gonna eat him alive right there. I told you he's gonna piss off the ones that's leaders of these .0s. So, but you know, Solon Black, he agrees with Anger Man. So that ain't gonna be no issue. That ain't gonna be an issue. Don't worry about 1.0. That ain't the issue. 1.0 surpassed the problems. This is a 2.0, 3.0 problem. This is why we don't have Manosphere 5.0. I just don't agree with Perfect Timing's thing. Because he's gonna have to check that because he gonna be affected too. Because Anger Man said, "What the hell is that?" You know what I'm saying? Y'all dudes better take that shit out your fucking content, or fight it, because y'all gonna pick a side. I already know who's gonna pick a side, and that's what they trying to do. Because I get it. I know how Civil War is done on the internet, man. This ain't going. This ain't going nowhere. I mean, the black sectors of it ain't gonna go nowhere. But I'll tell you this. Just be careful, man. But yeah, shouts out to the ones that got it done, man. You just got to congratulate at this point. You can't get mad at what they done. I mean, they've been wanting this stuff for years. Because O'Shea, he made a mockery of the space. Because when Sandman came, he said some shit just like old boy last year over at old boy's channel. And I said, God damn. The mainstream manosphere done charged, but they got niggas over there. So I think Zero said this in the chat. He said, oh, at least we're part of the other part of the manosphere. Well, that's what y'all want. And I've noticed that too when he brought those white boys over in MGTOW Dictionary. When I saw that, I said, man, they done. That's what they want. And I mean, and I think Angerman saw this too. He's kind of pissed in a way. Probably before the news broke. I don't think he's pissed now, but he was pissed like months ago. And he got tired of it. But he had to do it. So, yeah. Yeah, it's great. But Sandman hit a nerve, and Angerman got upset, and he wanted to trademark it. He wanted that plan. And that doctor, a lot of people try to say he's from Atlanta. No, he's from Houston. That's confirmed by Beasley. Beasley confirmed it on the stream. He said that he sold a doctor from Houston. I said, shit. That's gonna be interesting. That is gonna be very interesting. I'm not mad. I'm not tripping. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I was laughing at the whole chat, man. They was panicking. Oh, he didn't do shit, Queen. He just kind of got mad and started panicking. He's probably gonna make a stream about it. Watch. It's gonna be tons of streams on this shit. Yeah, exactly. He's on the other side of it. But most people look at him as the manosphere of the other side. He's part of the mainstream manosphere of what y'all call white manosphere. I call him mainstream manosphere. He's part of mainstream. He is a part of Red Pill. Y'all can say he ain't, but no, he's a part of it. Yeah. Yeah, Mike. That's right. Gabe A shouldn't have did that. He was petty for that. That's gonna piss a lot of people on your side, Mike, man. Angerman knows exactly what he's doing. I think he's gonna try to do something, but and then I think what did Fantastic say? He said, if that trademark don't go through, it's gonna fail. I say it may not. But that doctor guy, I know who he is. Because he be over at DS1 and all those channels, and I'm not mad about him because he's trying to do something, but if I was that doctor, watch your back, because mainstream media is gonna bite you in the ass. They're gonna ask you those weird questions about the sphere and the people. Uh, I wish them great success and luck, man. But don't worry about the sphere, man, because y'all ain't got no political backing. Because they're gonna ask you, are you conservative, whatever. DNC is not gonna buy the manosphere. I hate when they said that in Ramils strain. They are not gonna buy no fucking manosphere. They already know what this is. They already labeled manosphere a hate group already. That's confirmed. They can trademark Brain Trust, but they can't trademark our content. Our content is predates the trademark, so it has no impact. Of course, I agree with that. Yeah, they can try all they want to. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting because I don't know what Angerman's got in his sleeve. I don't know what that woman got in his sleeve. Because when Gay showed that on Ramil Stream, he shouldn't have, but that's gonna get somebody pissed off, man. I'm like, Gay, you gotta chill, man. I'm trying. I'm trying to tell y'all, this ain't about the Angerman trademark. I think this is about people that's anti and pro manosphere, and it's a combination of a lot of things. I think people just need to chill because that trademark can mean a lot of things. But 9 out of 10, I don't think y'all should get lawyers. If this thing's a flop in sales, somebody's gonna have to pick it up and just say, "Here's our yeah." Yeah, he showed his hand. Everybody showed their hand. It's coming. AM's just gonna have to be careful. He showed his hand like I seen it before. But I'm not mad because that's hey. But you're gonna be surprised. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm not really worried about it. Yeah. See that's another thing. They're gonna have to interview one of us online. This is why you see these celebrities like DJ academics. You got these idiots from the hip hop thing and try to come in here. Kwame, it's coming. Oh, it's coming. Angerman wants to be a part of that. It's about fame at this point, which is ridiculous because see, when KS blew up, I already knew it's going to be a disaster. And that's why I say mainstream is going to just mm, mm, mm. O'Shea's not going to save it. He started this. So let the Civil War begin. It's AM, O'Shea, and Obsidian. But nobody likes Obsidian, so I understand why. So we're going to have to look at it. Well, here's the thing. When KS blew up, they're going to try to make it pseudo red pill, try to make it like a purple paradise type community. They want a blue pill aspect of it. And the problem is they don't like the woman rhetoric. I think it's Super Sly said it best on Ramil's panel. He said they're gonna try to make it like a male feminist like group. They're trying to get rid of what they say, bashing women. And I'm just like, Super Sly, I don't think you understand. You got a lot of dudes that are MGTOW, MRA, and SYSBM and Igmores. They ain't gonna agree with that. And I think Fantastic did a great job answering that question. And he's just, see, people is upset right now. See, this only takes like what 30 days or a 5-year period because I don't know what Angerman's got up his sleeve because a lot of people don't mess with him like that. So he's on his own on this one. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm not mad that he's doing it. He's just playing the chess move right now. See, it's really about KS blowing up. Yeah, exactly. Which is in our discourse and prototype offline, but the YouTube channel is just where we chop it up. Exactly. I figured that. Because I ain't saying Brain Trust is over. Now, it's valuable information. It's just people, they look at your channel, they say, they can't trademark it. I was like, well, they can't. Oh, you can trademark anything you want. I think he said the same thing. I think he said the same thing in Ramils. He said the same thing. And if it fails, it's the users. It's the users. It's y'all users. Like, look, if that book and that magazine they trying to push does not sell, oh, we're gonna have some problems. But hey, Most people move individually anyway. So I think EA addressed it. There's a lot of people addressed it. ARC addressed it. He said, this ain't no snake move. He said, nah, it's just Angry Man. He just wants some attention. It's exercise. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he does. The Brain Trust, they never had a problem with information. But but Gabe, man, woo, y'all be ashamed of yourself, man. You gonna start serve some nonsense, man. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of streams on this. I know it's gonna be some streams. Watch. I say about this weekend, probably 4 weeks this month. They're gonna talk about it. Yeah, he's answering your question, Queen. Yeah. They said that last year. Yeah, they already ahead of him. And it's just, it's gonna be interesting. Like I said, Stream Team kind of failed and this happened. Yeah, he was. He was. A lot of people don't know what to do. They're panicking because Angry Man done laid down the law. That could be refuted by O'Shea, BGS, or whoever in 3.0 as well. Like Black Brain Trust is still standing. So, ain't nobody worried about that. Because the 10 life values, that's pretty good. But how can anybody? Yeah, no king, no kingdom. Exactly. Yeah, and Zero said it best in the chat. He said, it's still gonna be up for grabs for trademark. I said, yeah, because we can't get along as a group. I seen this before, probably like 9 years ago, with the Hebrew Israelites. They tried to do something like that with the groups. We went against it. They flagged my old channel. They got me up out of there. That was years ago. Came back with this channel and it started booming. And people talk about economics, same thing. And I know Wacky's not tripping. Soul and Black's not tripping. Everybody's not tripping. This is a good thing. He said Ike is gonna buy everything and call it Ike. Yeah. Yeah. Good luck with that, Ike. Yeah. You can trademark Black Manta, but you can't trademark content creators and their content. That's not how the game works out. Yeah, that's exactly right. I agree with that, Mike. And that's what they're gonna have to understand. See, they think it's gonna be let's trademark everybody. Nope. Nope. I'll take it all back. You will be correct. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's just there, it's certain we know what's what, you know, and if Angry Man wants to go mainstream, go ahead. No? But a lot of people's gonna look, yeah, like hustling for it's hard here for a streamer. Exactly. Yeah. Ain't nobody making monies on streams like that. No, unless you're damn, what's his name? What's his name? I can't say Marquise Brownlee. No, he does pre-records and he does some streams on tech. It's a lot of people. I can name some names. PewDiePie, it's a lot. Because there's other platforms. Now, TikTok, I kind of disagree with Kuda. That's not the future of any content creator because they do not like the alphabet group, the black group, should I say BLM and whatever. Yeah. You're an average consumer. Exactly. And they are. And they don't even realize that. And Google owns most of your consumerism too, the data. And they try to say it's gonna be a paywall. You already got a paywall. It's called YouTube Premium. He was trying to say TikTok was gonna be the future. And that white guy said exactly the same thing me and Justin Andre said on that stream. He said, if your content is not evergreen, yeah, no, I mean your average consumer is a black content tech creator. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. And then what do you say? The white guy said it best that he's cool with from Canada. He said evergreen content is going to be king on YouTube, and I agree with him. That's the pre-records. If you have old live streams that date back from Google Hangouts or whatever, or probably Blog Talk, yeah, it could be evergreen. It depends on your content, how long it's going to last. This is just the beginning. It ain't over. Google has made changes over the years. I've seen them change the whole interfaces of YouTube. I don't even like the analytics system, for one, because they don't tell you who's subscribing, who's not. I mean, they do, but not in the way in the gender thing. But the monetization is terrible. I do know that. I ain't trying to get monetized off this shit. You know, a lot of people say it's good, but that ain't me. You know, I ain't there yet. But you know, they should have been the only own thing. Yeah. But like I was saying, when he mentioned Evergreen, I know exactly what that guy was talking about. TikTok has short videos. They just added 3 minutes. But what's gonna hurt them is the political stuff. The alphabet, I think the overweight people and black content creators like BLM and average black people, like he said, like Mike said, that's not good. TikTok's run by China, but they fixing to be bought by another tech company. I hate to say it. Google is mainstream. I'm just gonna say it right now. Google is mainstream. I said it on the channel first. Google is mainstream. They don't care about what people think. I don't care if you're black or white content creator. They can sell your information anywhere. So I'm not even worried about Google. Google is just it's a big company like Microsoft. They buy stuff. And I heard Microsoft don't do the phones anymore. And I heard just the phone I got is LG Stylo Plus 6. They out of the phone business too. So this is the last of the classics that I got right now. This is probably the last they're gonna make of these. They're gonna stick with TVs. Because I don't know what the new Android phones are gonna be. I think it's Samsung. It's a few other phones out there I haven't seen. I'll see some of what's out there because phones at this point, they're trying to make 5G phones. I don't know what brand. So yeah. Yeah, it's been mainstream, but they trying to say YouTube is not mainstream, but people need to get off that. They're both mainstream. I don't think people don't understand that. I don't think they understand what a paywall is. It's called YouTube Premium. They're not gonna upgrade YouTube Premium. They got data to sell. It's a lot of things they can make money off of. Most of that money goes to their employer. And you get half if you're monetized. And a lot of dudes cannot beat KS. I mean, they didn't get that out of their minds. When KS blew up, that's when everybody went crazy. They went crazy. Yeah. He said, "Are you droning?" Yeah, I've been having Android since I'll say 2012. I don't care for iPhones. I just really don't. I mean, they are right to me. It's just what's the point? I tried to get one years ago. I don't really care for iPhones like that. It's always the same old stuff. I haven't used an Apple computer in years. I ain't used one since probably middle school and somewhat high school. But I do use Windows. And I think the streams I do mostly when I do panels, I have a Chromebook, so I'm good. I just got to work on getting a better microphone, so I'll be all right. So, yeah, that drama today at Ramils, man, he probably going to take it down and probably put it on Patreon. Yeah. Yeah, that too. Because when Biden won, man, things are changing. Yeah, people been talking about it in these spaces. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's going to be a lot of streams about this little small issue with the trademark. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they can both do. I think they do that with Android too. It's easy. But iPhones, that could be hacked by those Indian group. I do know that. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. That drama today. Woo. My God, man. Everybody's worrying about that anger man shit and that doctor from Houston. That's what that's about. I think this will probably be talked about for like 2 to 3 weeks, and then they'll forget about it. They'll forget about it. I already know the next stream. I already know the next stream's gonna be. Oh my God! It took the master. That's what they're gonna be saying. It's oh my God, and I already know what's coming. The arguments. whose talking points is better. And it's just wild stuff. And I'm not even worried about it. I'm kind of laughing in the audience. I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen. Yeah, they should. I mean, I've been my own thing since probably, I would say probably my first channel, but this channel, I was on the Hebrew thing. And then I was my own thing too with LD Young One. So that was it. But the manosphere was like, I fell into a YouTuber named Wacky World of Old, and I subscribed to him for years and looked at his content. I kind of got stuck into that. I fell into it. But that SWB talking points, man, it's kind of outdated, man. Like you can't be using the same talking points in the same year, because right now you got to clean your image at this point, because I already know what they're doing. But oh, it's gonna be a fight over that name. I promise you that. Because what you're seeing right now, it's gonna be some content shots thrown at each other. I already know what time it is. Let's go on, Tone Malone. Salute. Tone, they pissed. They pissed. Should have been over at Ramils. They pissed. They pissed at your boy, the doctor. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. I already know where this is going this weekend. I mean, people got their own thing, which is a great thing. That's good. Like I said in my recent 2 streams, I said independent thinking, embrace it. You just got to cut people loose, man, and do your thing. Yeah, exactly. I'm outside of it as well. It's over. So Angry Man can fight that. I said, AM, you can have that. That's yours. I'm not gonna put that in my title no more. But AM, them niggas is emotional, man. Woo! They are so emotional. You already see it. Exactly. I'm in support of that too. Well, actually, Sergeant Willie Pete, he was the father of the black sector. The so-called white manosphere is nothing more than mainstream manosphere. They didn't create the sphere. They stole that from 1.0 that's originally black. And a lot of those dudes over there know Wacky World and myself and Soul and Black and a few other dudes at 1 point. They know who's who. And that's why they content is knowing, yeah, Wacky will tell you that. They stole that from him. And Soul and Black, they'll tell you that. He already did the history on that on his channel. That's been confirmed. And this little trademark thing, these trademark wars, I'm laughing. Ain't nobody worrying about that. That's been addressed over at Ramils stream. So I already know they pissed. It's gonna continue probably this weekend, 3 week, 3 weeks in time. So yeah. But Tariq and Tommy, they I don't consider them the spirit. They just hijackers, man. They saw what we was saying back in '07 and on down. They want to be a part of it. Jason Black, yes. Half of the, I would say, what you call the white man, so I call them mainstream because they love mainstream so much with the gear. They support this side. They're just waiting on us to do our thing. They ain't really worried. So yeah, man, I'm just laughing at this point. They will put examples from the celebs even more now. Magazines do that, like the Carlton situation. I wouldn't say Young Pharaoh though. Yeah, Young Pharaoh, he's going through a phase. He's been watching this sphere as well. He's been in the conscious community for years. I know who he is from SETI. Yeah. Thugtician and Sark, they all know each other. If you want to get technical, Randy SoCal, they all know each other. Everybody in the black sector know each other. If you come from that era, and Big J knows about that. They all know each other. These new guys is the problem. So yeah, they know the secret. I'm not shocked. That's why I go over Mills with the drama, because all he talks about is certain things, and then he loves the drama. he was kind of pissed and shocked at the same time. But Ramil, you shouldn't. This is why you don't be here a lot. Exactly, Wacky. Exactly, you're correct. I'm talking about the 2.0 era degenerate. Oh man, I think you had Angry Man at one time. I hadn't heard Angry Man since when he first came on the scene. I heard of him in 2014. I didn't hear him 2012. Now that's what he came. He said right. I ain't hear him since 2014. He was brand new to me. I ain't heard BGS since what 2019. But he's been around the space what 2012. I think he had an old stream back in I think 13 from 15 at the time. He was getting hot, and over the years he mentioned. And see, I didn't really hear about him until 2 years ago. So he's from MGTOW. O'Shea, I heard about him in 2016. Him and O'City around the same time. To me, I didn't care for their content. I kind of laugh at the shit. It was talking points of SWP and others. Captain Solo, I can name names. Their cadence, the military, and all that stuff. Yeah, Angerman and BGS been there the longest. The moment they were clowning him in blog talks, and the last person I saw SWP have beef with was BGS. Yeah, he does. He does. He don't mess with him like that. He don't mess with him like that. And that's why I'm laughing at this trademark shit. I'm laughing at all of it. I'm laughing at all of it at this point because I already know it's a civil war. I'm staying out of it. 1.0 has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with this. This is 2.0, 3.0 civil war. That's what it is. Yeah, I know what you're talking about because me and Wacky can tell you about that. Yeah, Tommy was just and Tariq. I don't even consider them manosphere, man. I mean, they can claim all they want to, but dude, y'all was anti us. There was moments that y'all didn't like certain content creators in 1.0. Y'all was talking shit now. And it's gonna be funny when Kevin starts bodying them. See how fake they are. Cause he got receipts on them. I ain't even worried. Oh, it's gonna be some shots thrown. I can guarantee you that. Because 1.0, they set the standard with that website. I do remember that. But 2.0, what have they done? Just talk about talking points, circular arguments. They ain't talking about nothing. What I saw at Ramils today is just, it's obvious, man. He said, man, I didn't know they do this. I said, well, this is what happens. You gonna let somebody do that? And I guess that's what they wanted. And Ty City said, Kevin's in the moon. Yeah, he's on the moon right now. And I'm good. I'm glad he doesn't acknowledge it. Basically, you're fighting for scraps right now. You're fighting for scraps. And, I don't see what Angerman's going to do with that little group he's going to have. I mean, I wish him well, man. Because he's going to have to deal with that this weekend in 3 weeks. Because they mad at him right now. So I already know who's against him. So, yeah, man, like the sphere, it's like I predicted, man. I think I predicted this last year and this year that it ain't going to last long if something happened like this. Yeah, man. I think the general said something like this too on Kudos. He said Obsidian done dissed away from the manosphere. And I told the general, I'm not surprised. He was always been anti-male groups. He's a sensationalist freak, man. He don't even cam up as much. I cam up like every once in a while on my channel, other people's platforms. I've done that. And this dude barely cams up. I don't take dudes seriously, the merit. I'll be going over at Bernard Riley's. I always call him Bernie. That dude's a clown. I like anybody listen to Bernard Riley. Something wrong with you. That dude's always up to something no good. I don't even like his content. I'm sorry. He let Tommy dictate his panel. Get the fuck out of here. I don't trust no Michigan nigga like that. Even though I got people in Michigan in my family, but fuck them niggas, man. Never trust a lame nigga like that. He ain't even from Detroit. He's from somewhere else. Fuck out of here. I can't stand niggas like that. always condescending and talking shit. He always throwing shots at brothers trying to improve on shit. No matter what ideology you believe in, that nigga cannot be trusted. I just don't like content creators like that. I've seen his type before. It's make me sick. It's bad enough I can deal with Ramil for entertainment, but damn. You too, nigga? Shit. I ain't worried about it. Yeah, man. Yeah, this is gonna blow over probably 3 weeks later. People gonna forget about it and be like, oh, they're taking over. I'm like, dude, it's been taken over. Relax. Yeah, that drama over at Ramils, man. I think I posted it in my community tab. Y'all can watch it. It's a mess. He probably gonna take it down and put it on Patreon. I hope not. They had some good replay value. And they was mad too. Well, this ain't got nothing to do with gears. I don't buy that. I think this has got to do with who wants to control people. You know what I mean? It's already been hijacked by a bunch of trolls and agents, man. You can't say what you want in the sphere or any black sector or any sector period on YouTube because they censoring everybody. And it's good to be an independent thinker. I mentioned that in two streams. So yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I might talk about a little zodiac information I found. Just something on the channel. And then I'm gonna talk about fame on the 5th. I'm gonna talk about fame on the 5th. Is it worth it? Might have to change the title. Is fame worth it? I'm going to add small pieces what I saw at Ramils and expound on what I said about the old stream that I did that is mainstream as trends. I'm going to expound on something about fame. Because fame is like, I don't trust it. I want to expound on that. I'm just asking, it's a stream question. Is fame worth it? Because what I saw at Ramils today, it's laughable. And they believe that shit. You know? I already know who's behind that little trademark thing. I ain't gonna name no names. I already just named them early in the stream, but get prepared for the Civil War. That's all I can tell you. So, you know. I mean, shouts out to everybody that came. I had Fasten, I had Mike V, I had Wacky, Degenerate, Queen. Who else came through? Tampa. Who else came through? Trying to scroll up. Sound Minds, salute to you. Third Ward, salute to you. Dick Thug, salute to you. King Coop 6. Is that Snow? He said, no, that's my filter of Noir. Doug, I mentioned Doug. Yes. Salute to you. Who else came through? And Sexy Red. Yeah. Shouts out to you. Yeah, I'm gonna shut this down and see the madness. What's going on? I'm gonna see some videos of who's gonna respond to Ramils in the situation. Yeah, that's it on the drama. I ain't got nothing else to say. I done talk my ass off my mouth. So with that, I want to say peace and shalom.